Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Miss Vale. I am so excited to be back in this classroom. I want to thank you so much for all the well wishes. I am almost there at full health. But definitely getting the feedback from you that I did was very nice. Thank you so much. And I have been in isolation for a little while. You're probably some of the only people who have seen me. And I have all this pent up energy, and I'm so excited because you have learned a little bit already about Henry Matisse, right? Henri Matisse. Um, if you haven't fi- finished that Google form with that big red button, click here. Do that now. Do that now. Okay. And then I'll see you in a little bit. But if you are all done with reading about Henri Matisse, my giant head doesn't block the way. This week we're going to make a movement painting and cut it out in the style of Matisse. It's more like a drawing. We can say it's a painting. Let's say drawing. And we're going to cut it out. And we're going to have kind of like some of the cool cutouts that he made, right? You see the motion there, right? Whoa. You see that motion there? And I know it's been a while. I hope you had a wonderful spring break. And I hope you still remember about what we had done before, right? The proportions, right? Remember the 7 heads in a body? So we want to make our superhero, right? We want to make him or her or they. We want to make them proportioned. We want to make it look realistic because that's my specialty. That's what I'm going to teach you. So we had that's week 1, proportions. And this is our week 2. We made the movement drawing, right? You remember, like, we were looking at the different heroes. Here they are. We were looking at the different heroes in our community right now, and we were making action paintings based on them, right? And I like this one. Somebody did this one. I didn't even ask for them to put the 7 heads, right? Measurement like a ruler. They did that. And they got it pretty accurately. I was very, very impressed. I don't know if whoever made this, I don't know if you remember. It's a very good job. All of these are exceptional work that I'm using as examples. Um, Definitely not the only exceptional ones. I was extremely impressed with what fifth graders, as fifth graders, what you did. Um, so how did we get to that? So let's look back very quickly. Let's just do a little brief review without the Hobbit playing in the background. Okay. So these are like, remember, these are like the really quick, sketchy drawings. We call them movement drawings. And the most important thing about doing movement, like we're going to do with our action figure, most important thing is that, hold on, I had it, that action line, that one sweeping, there, I did it. All right, kind of that 1, 2, 3, those squiggly lines that are in the person, that's what makes it look like it's moving. And that's what we build on. So we find the action line. That's what you're going to do first. And then you build everything up with shapes. Now, this is not these sketches that I did. I mean, I've been doing these for a very long time. But the one thing I like about doing them is that you really get to kind of express yourself. And they're a good way of starting an interesting looking drawing, Okay, no tiny little details, just lines and shapes. So right now, what I want you to do, let's move this over. What? So let's see. First thing I want you to do is we gotta, just like our friend did up here, we're going to put our proportions. So here we go. So I'm going to, I have my bottle cap. You can also use a ruler and do circles like 1 inch. So I'm going to do 1. We're going to trace 1, 2, 7 heads in the body, 7 heads in the body, 2, 3, I apologize if you can't see it very well. Uh-oh, I'll just press down really hard. Okay. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. Kind of. Looks darker anyway. Okay, so I have 5. And then I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do 7. Okay, and just like our friend did here, you notice there's 7 heads in the body, but you're moving. Let's see. Let me see if I can find something I can do. Okay, so I got this piece of paper, right? And then, so it's tall, but then if I have it move, if I put kind of squiggly lines in it, it's not the same. It's not the same. It shrinks a little bit, but it's a good way of keeping the 7 heads in the body, getting a good gauge on what you're doing. Okay, so anyway, so we know it's not going to be this tall. It's going to be a little shorter. What I want you to do is I want you to think, even if you need the heroes, right? If you need the heroes, I'm going to do the doctor here. So I'm gonna do an action drawing. I'm making it go down. Ah. I'm gonna do an action drawing while okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put her head here. But then I'm gonna get that action line, right? A little closer. Okay, so I know this is her head. This is about how tall she is. And then make a little action line down here. You're gonna find that. Like I drew it here so you can see, but you're gonna find that in your own. And then you're just gonna do shapes. And it's not gonna be, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine, I already see that I messed up. It's hard to draw and look on the screen rather than drawing and looking at the paper. Anyway, so 1, let's do like that. Okay. Think of the parts of the body. Okay, so once again, you don't have to do this one, but this one's showing you essentially. So I do I do the like the upper body. It's a big thing. And then I do this. Small little ovals, simple shapes. That's what we're after, right? Just like in Matisse. And this is kind of going to be like the beginnings of your drawing. Just like you have in English, you do rough drafts. right before you start your actual writing. Here, this is kind of like a rough draft for your drawing. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So I have this, right? Now I'm going to get those 4 pieces of paper, or I already have one. I'm going to get the other ones. And like I said, they could just be white paper too, and you can color them however you want to do it. We want colors like rainbow colors. And then one more, let's make it, just make sure all of the pieces are the size of your gentleman or lady. So now, so Miss Vale, what do you want me to do now? Why do I need a stapler? I'm going to tell you why you need a stapler. Oh, let me get my head out of the way. You need a stapler or a paper clip. We're going to cut these out, right? And we want them all to be about that big, or all to have that same shape. So I'm going to staple to hold everything in place as much as I can, being careful not to get my drawing. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the part, right? The actual figure is what we're going to cut out. Okay, so this is nice and secure. I have it, 4 pieces of paper. All right, so now I'm just going to Matisse this. My man Matisse. Just cut around. Okay. Cut around. And it's okay if you make a mistake. Just like it's okay if you made a mistake when you were doing your action drawing. You just kind of keep on scribbling on it until it works. So you go around the outside lines. Man. Outside lines, right? If you have to trace it again, like the outside lines make to help you cut, then that's fine. That is totally okay. I'm almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Oh, it's already started coming. This is why I wanted you to get the stapler. Okay. So you see how I have, like, there should be a hole there. Just gonna sneak in. Like that. Like that. Like that. Sneak in there. Okay. I see the shape. You can fix anything on it you don't like. I want to make the neck a little. Look how cool. Look how cool. It's going to look great. So this one's white. So I'm going to color it in. I'm going to color it a color of the rainbow. Let's see. I'm going to do orange. And I notice a lot of people coloring things in. When you do that, now they're all going to be, see? This way you don't see the squiggly line from the first one. You just flip them over. Okay. And when you color to fill something in. I know I'm doing it very lightly. You want to make sure I'm using a crayon here. All the lines you're doing, make it super neat. Go in the same direction. Oh, I have to hold it down a little bit. So all the lines go in the same direction if you color. Okay, so I have this, my yellow one, my red one, my purple one. You'll have whatever colors that you decided to get, whatever colors that you're going to color them in, as long as they're colors of the rainbow. And yeah, that's it. You're going to keep these. We're going to do more fun stuff with them. But that's it for today. So if you have any questions, let me know. Come to me. Go to your friends first. If you have a question, go to your friend. Then you come to me, right? Guardians are very busy, very, 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 very busy. If I don't answer your question, you can just say, I still don't understand. Don't be afraid of me. Look at me. Please, I'm like the least like scary like teacher that you could possibly think of. I'm just you know, a weirdo. But yeah, no, email me. Google Hangouts is a little hard, but email. I have email on my phone. I have email everywhere around me. I will get back to you. You are very important. Come to me. I know the answers. Your guardians don't. Okay, guys. So have a wonderful week. I will see you again next time. All right.